What we want to do today is talk about how to figure out if your market, your product, your set, or whatever it is you got going on is going to work using Google AdWords. Because the bottom line is there's a ton of traffic on Google AdWords. However, we have to do things right in order and figure out if even it's going to work for you. So we're going to talk about that, figure this out. So hopefully you can use this great traffic source to build your business and get more traffic. Now, my name is Jason Nybeck from jasonnybeck.com, one of the leaders on the internet and how to get more traffic using automated long-term traffic systems to grow your internet business. Now, what we got to do is got to figure out, okay, is your market going to work? Is your site going to work? Is your system going to work? The first thing you got to do is it all starts with your landing page. The bottom line is if your landing page sucks, you're not going to get any traffic. Google is ruthless, not in a bad way, but they have some very important values or whatever you want to call it, and they need your landing page to make sense. So make sure your landing page fits with its quality score guidelines, and they have them on their site, and that's obvious. Now, the next thing you got to understand is about precision. What you want to do is to see if it's going to work. Is the only real way is to test it. Because if you just kind of look at tools and data on your market and keyword bid prices that are estimates and all that stuff, that's all estimates. You don't need estimates. It's like checking the weather for a week from now. It's a good estimate. It's the best they can do. But that doesn't help you right now. Okay, and it could change. So what you need to do is you need to open up a campaign, like again, just make sure you follow the rules, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna test your 10 best keywords. All right, and you're gonna test it, one on the content network, one on the search network. You're gonna create 2 campaigns, make them separate, don't put them together because you need to track them separately. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna make your 10 best keywords. Now, not 10 top traffic keywords. So if you're in the dog training market, don't use the term dog. That's dumb, okay? Because you have no idea when people are typing in the term dog, what they're looking for. So you want to test and figure out, so your 10 best keywords. So how to train your dog, dog training ideas, how to train my puppy, whatever it is, and make sure you put those in, separate them out into different ad groups if they make sense. For example, how to train my dog and how to train my puppy need to go in 2 different ad groups because they're totally different, right? Your ad's going to be more reflective on the first one is how to train your dog. And so your ad's going to have something in there about training your dog. Your puppy, how to train a puppy, it's going to have something in there about how to train your puppy. So you got to just build out these 10 keywords, build out ad groups for them, and then you're going to just want to run a test. Use the suggested bid price and see where's your average position showing up, what's your click-through rate like, what's your daily traffic, and have the conversion tracking on. Because you want to see like, okay, what keywords are getting you newsletter subscribers, which ones are getting you sales, what's going on there. The other thing you want to do is have analytics on. The most important reason for that is you can see what the on-page metrics are showing you. For example, you're going to be able to see what's the time on page. Are they clicking through to other pages on your site? Are they bouncing off your site in like 10 seconds? Is your bounce rate high? Is it low? All these different kinds of things. Because the conversion tracking with AdWords is great. It tells you which keywords are converting, so on and so forth. But it doesn't give you all the detailed on-page data that analytics does. And so you're going to run this test and you're going to be able to see. Run it for a week. Don't think that you've got to like set any records, okay? Don't try and get 1,000 visitors a day. Don't try and do all that kind of stuff and think you're just going to, like shoot it to the moon. It's not worth it. You're testing. And then you're going to look at your metrics. And then after a week, then what you want to do is go, okay, what worked? What didn't work? How's this working? And then you're going to be able to refine it. So for example, if your cost per click is too high for these keywords, all right, then you got to look, okay, which network worked better? Did the search network or the content network work better? And then you pick the one that worked the best for your market for that sample test. And then you pick the best keywords that seem to work and then start broadening out from those and adding more of those related keywords. Refine your landing page, add click-through rate, and go from there. So better keywords, better ad, better landing page, and then tweak your product. And if you can do all 4 of those things at the same time, what that's going to do is that's going to give you a force multiplier. You really build your one sales funnel and you're going to get multiple effects from it. And then you're going to be able to slowly, incrementally build this thing, and it'll start to compound. Because once you crack the code or really kind of figure out your combination, then you can start really rolling it up and figure out if this thing's going to work for you. And if it doesn't, you really haven't lost a lot. A little bit of time, a little bit of money, and if it does work, you've set yourself up to have hopefully a lot of good days ahead of you with AdWords. So get on that, test it out, and see if it'll work for you. Now, head over to snowballsecrets.com. What I want to do is give you a free video. It's going to talk about how I was able to use a snowball traffic system to get over 1.2 million visitors to my niche market websites, and show you how you can use this exact system in your market to get more traffic, build a better automated business, and finally build that business that you're trying to build. See you over there, or click the link below.